Brian here, and I'm just inside of a Outback 330 RL. Now, if you're looking for a awesome trailer that kind of doubles as a destination trailer, something that has like that fifth wheel feel, but you know, a single floor, man, this thing is awesome. It has everything from washer dryer prep, island kitchen, huge TV, fireplace, you name it. Let's go through it. I'm gonna start right in the back. We're on the inside of it right now. Let's take a look. So starting in the living room, you can see that it has this beautiful TV stand here. And that TV stand is everything from the huge TV, storage, you have your fireplace. It's an absolutely awesome unit. And I mean, huge amounts of storage. You even have a little bit of storage on in behind. Storage throughout. And then in behind that space, you actually have an outdoor kitchen. Over here, you have your couch and your theater seats. Now, the couch itself actually is a Murphy bed, and I'll set that up for you guys right now. Not bad. It actually makes a pretty good sized bed. Overall, pretty comfortable too. Moving on over here, I want to show you this island kitchen. It is an absolutely beautiful countertop. Hey, holy crap! Onto the kitchen, you have this beautiful non-porous corian countertop. And so you don't have to worry about staining or any spills like that. And over here, so you can still use your sink. So say washing your vegetables or anything like that. That's why they went with this lattice material, just so that you can actually have you can still utilize your sink and have the extra countertop space for prep. This is also all steel, same with this. So when you take something off your stovetop, you don't have to worry about melting it or burning it or damaging any portion of your countertop. Over here, you have your 3-burner and your exterior fan. A little bit of storage up top, as well as a full oven there. This one, you still have your propane electric fridge, which is really great there. So a 2-way fridge on it, because it is a little bit older. And tons of space for storage in this unit here. Now over here, you have your microwave, some more pantry storage, and then this is just a neat little feature that I've only ever seen in this, but it's your paper towel dispenser. I know it's not a big thing, but just having it built in and not having to think about it as another one, just a smart move. And of course your coffee bar right over here, your power is already built in there. And a little more storage, cereal, whatever. And then I would use this probably for my utensil drawer. Over here you have your your fuse box. And then here you have your dinette, which is a really extra large dinette. Nice space for this. Now, I'm not sure if this is dual pane or single pane. Single pane. But it's all nice and locked in place. All the lights on here are LED, so you get a ton of light with no real huge use of power. You have your fireplace over here. Really, really great. And something I forgot to show, I don't know if it'll show up too much on camera here, but I'll flip. So what you can kind of see is this is a barrel ceiling. So when you're standing in the center, it's actually got a huge amount of height here. It's almost 7.5 feet at the center. Whereas over here, as you get a little bit tighter, it's a little bit closer to the ceiling. But it makes it really comfortable, especially if you're a taller person, having that extra bit of height there. So this is a really, really simple control center. It has everything that you need. It's your water, your black gray. It tells you your monitoring levels, everything all in one. And it's nice because even your water system is right here. Onto the bathroom here. Let me just turn the lights on. So So you have a residential shower. I'm gonna turn that off. Oop. A residential shower, and it's a really nice size as far as showers go. Nice skylight up top there too, so if you're a little taller, it'll actually add for a little bit more space. Really good cabinet in here for linens or your towels. Your medicine cabinet's a really nice size as well. The magnets on this are very, very strong. And in case you're wondering, I'm definitely not left-handed. Over here, you have a walk-around king bed, and it's a full-size king. It's almost honestly the same size going lengthwise as it is widthwise. Now, something that's really cool on this is you have a dog kennel built into the under the bed. So if you have a small pet or anything like that, they're not having to go anywhere. You have the kennel right under your bed, so they have their own space, and you still have your spot for your bed linen and everything there. Now, nice is you have this full-size closet. So over here you have all the storage for your closet, and then you even have above here storage as well. So tons of space here for anything like that. So this would be a perfect, like almost halfway between a destination coach and a travel trailer. You do have a washer dryer hookup. Now, this one I would say you'd probably want to go with not a stackable, but a combo system, just because the combo system will fit better, and you'll still have some storage here. Over here you have a nice little dresser. And then you have your emergency window over here as well. Really quite a nice little system. And then what I like is you have the door to the bathroom as well as a door here. So if you're using the washroom, you don't have to go through the washroom, so you still have the privacy. Whoop. And then obviously the design here, absolutely brilliant. I'm a huge fan of the colors here with the darks and the gold and the browns. It just feels really, really warm. It feels really, really cool. Really interesting. If you're looking for a coach that kind of does that destination travel trail feel, a little bit bigger, swing on down to South Thompson today. Love to see you. Just along the outside here, there's a full outside kitchen. I apologize, I don't have quite the space to show that today, so I'll have to do that when I have a little bit more space. But you have a nice awning along the whole thing. Now this has the 400i system. So the 400i system is 400 watts of solar on the roof, as well as a 2000 watt inverter built into the coach. So this unit, you have 2000 watts of power, and it's run through the whole unit. You can actually run a coffee pot or a hair dryer, even like little electronics right off of any outlet, as long as the inverter's in. You also have a small awning that goes throughout on the coach here with your outside speakers. And I'm going to quickly show you the inverter. So over here you have your inverter system. Now this is a pretty small pass-through, but you get a good idea of how this is all built. So right there, that little gray box, that is your inverter. Now I want to show this. This box is absolutely brilliant because it makes it so you can actually utilize the space, especially seeing as people are claustrophobic, don't want to climb in there. It makes it so this whole space is a fully usable space. And then finally, you've got yourself a nice slam latch there. Now this is a full fiberglass front cap, and it is deckled, but it's fiberglass front cap. You have a rhino liner on the bottom. Now over here, what's really nice is you have your power button, power to your solar, as well as your Jiggy box for power to the unit. So you can turn that off and save your batteries for a lot longer. You have, from the looks of it, this unit comes with 30 pounders. Now this also has the ball leveling system. So it's an electric leveling system, and it actually is 6-point leveling. And I'll show you this from here. So you have your front, so it levels back to front, and then you also have a stabilizer in the middle. So it works similar to a ground control, but it also levels it back and forth. This also has your instant hot water, your water on demand. So as long as you have water in the system, you will have water. Now, what I think is kind of nice, because this does have 2 gray tanks, so you do have 2 drains. Over here, they're right close to each other, and the one you do want to keep open because that is specifically designed, and you can see if you follow along this line, if you are running a washer dryer. That washer dryer is hooked up there. You can leave that open and you don't have to worry about it, and it's the best way to go if you're running the washer dryer. You have your aluminum wheels. It's a beautiful system. And up top there, you can see the solar. And you know what? Why not? Let's just go climb up on the roof real quick and just get a quick look at her.